Hey guys, it's Sky and I am doing a cooking video today. I wanted to make something in my crock pot, and so I was watching a video on YouTube, and he made some keto Parmesan garlic chicken. It's like a soup. So it's gonna be very minimalistic. I'm hotel living and so I have to make do with what I have. So here we go. Okay, I'm starting with 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Threw those in the crock pot. Next, I'm doing half a cup of butter. I'm going to melt it in the microwave in my measuring cup here. While my butter is melting, I'm going to dice up a whole white onion. You can use red onions, whatever you have on hand, of course. So I missed some footage. I thought I was taping and I wasn't. We all know how that goes. I already put the butter that I melted in the microwave. I put half a cup of that in there, and then I chopped up some onions and threw that in there. I am now warming up water for my chicken broth, 1 cup. But in the meantime, I'm going to open up 2 cans of these. These are 4 ounce each, so it's a total of 8 ounces. And I'm going to throw these mushrooms in there. Now I'm going to measure out how much broth I need. This is the Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken base. 1 teaspoon into 8 ounces. So I guess I just need 1 teaspoon of this. I'm going to be a little generous with my teaspoon, make it a heaping teaspoon, and throw that in there. And mix that up really well. And pour that right in on top of everything. I need 8 cloves of garlic. I'm using the minced garlic here, so I'm just going to do 8 teaspoons. If you don't like a lot of garlic, you'll probably want to cut back on it. But I happen to love garlic, so the more the better. Next, I'm doing 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. I could use the teaspoon thing again and just stick it inside, but to me, this is not going to make or break the recipe. What else do I need? Salt and pepper. Again, this would be about 2 teaspoons. Don't forget the chicken broth has sodium in it, so don't go too crazy with the salt. And what's next? The recipe calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese. So I'm going to throw this whole thing in there. I'm just going to break it up a little bit though. If you're not using the whole thing of cream cheese, please do not cross-contaminate as I'm doing. But all of this is going in there, so it's fine. Okay. The last thing that's gonna go in for right now is the cream cheese, not cream cheese, the Parmesan cheese. It calls for a cup of Parm. This is a little under a cup, so I'm just gonna throw this whole thing in there. This is 3 ounces. This looks like it's more than a cup, but alright, then I'm going to give it just a little stir. It'll be easier to mix everything once it melts down some, but I just want to give it a little stir. Mix up some of the onions with the mushrooms and cream cheese and all that goodness. Alright. I'm going to throw the lid on. Now that it's all plugged in, I'm going to put it on high for 4 hours and let it cook. Doesn't look very appetizing. We'll see how it comes out. I almost forgot to come back and finish filming, but it's been the full 4 hours and now it's on warm. So I'm going to add this spinach and kale blend. The person I was watching on YouTube added cabbage. So you can basically add whatever vegetable you want to it. And this is what I wanted to add, so throw those all in there. And when it wilts down, it's not going to be a whole lot, so. The chicken is kind of breaking up in it. So that's a piece of chicken thigh. I tasted it and I added some more seasoning salt. And now I'm just gonna let it cook down a little bit more with the vegetables in it. And then I'm gonna portion it out. I believe it's going to be about 8 portions. I'm not sure if I have 8 containers to put it in, so I'm going to see what I can work with. But yeah, that's basically the soup. And I will probably do a final picture with it plated, and that'll be that. Thanks for watching.